Hey y'all, I'm back. But like I was saying, it gets hard out there, y'all. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different kind of female. Maybe I'm just a different kind of person. Maybe I am too easy and trusting. But you know what? There's a man, his name was Jesus Christ. And when I say, if anybody was dogged out and treated like dirt and boo boo on the shoe, was him. But you know what? He still gave his life for us. He did. He gave his life for us. How do you think we make it from one day to the next? Because I know the way this world has gone, if it wasn't for Jesus, it wouldn't have been none of this. That's a promise. And I know if he can be forgiven and understanding, we all can. So when you got somebody that's being deceitful and underhanded and slick, don't worry about it. They won't get away with it. You might feel like they done got over on you, but baby, and let them keep on living. Just as long as there's a such thing as being in the flesh, just let them keep living. Keep on living. I have seen it time and time again. When he say he will make your enemy your footstool, he will make your enemy your footstool. We all go through, we have disagreements, we have arguments, you know. And today has been one of those days. I've talked to a few of my friends today. They either going through it with their family, their children, on their job, or they having to fight with themselves. And that might sound stupid, but a lot of people are fighting with themselves, fighting with what they know is right, but still want to do wrong. And that's a hard thing. Because a lot of times we sit back and you see people that are doing things wrong, but you trying to do right, you trying to live right, but it seems like they're getting by better than you. And you know why? Because the devil rewards his own also. He not going to keep messing with you if you living for him. He ain't going to mess with you. He going to give you whatever it is you need, as long as you doing what he wants you to do. But start trying to live right, trying to make right decisions, reading God's word, trying to do things God's way, and see how the devil rides your back like a Jamaican whatever. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. My God shall supply all of my needs according to his riches and his glory, not my riches, his riches. And it's not always about money. It's about the things that he have. His mercy, his grace, his peace, his love, his understanding, his caring, all of that. His life, his world, his word, his guidance, all of that, according to his riches. So God, I thank you. One day, y'all, all of this gonna be over. It is. It's gonna be over. So make the best of it while you're here, y'all. Don't be a part of somebody's demise. Don't be a part of somebody's hurt. Don't be the reason why the smile has been wiped off somebody's face. Don't be the reason why somebody killed themselves. Don't make somebody hate you. Because that's a burden you will carry for the rest of your life. I'm not perfect. I say things I shouldn't. I fly off the handle. I say things that I know ain't right. That's when I give in. And I can honestly say I did that today. And God forgive me. Sometimes you fall. You try to handle things. Especially when I see, excuse me y'all, somebody getting hurt. It just, I don't know. I done been hurt. Because I was always the kind of person, my feelings was easy to get hurt. But I thank God for where I am. It might bother me. Because I don't bother with nobody, y'all. Just like I'm giving my opinion right now. That's just what it is, my opinion. But I'm not going to force it on nobody. I'm making this video. But if you click play and you start to hear what I say and you don't like it, please exit left. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to piss nobody off. It's just me talking. Somebody out there understand. Somebody out there may be feeling the same exact way I am. And if so, this video is for you. If not, that's fine too. Trust in the Lord. Let him be your guide. I found myself when we moved in the house, after a couple of days, I was in my room asleep on the floor because y'all, we moved in with no furniture. And God has truly been blessing. Not that even when times are hard and when you be like, how am I going to pay this bill or how am I going to pay that bill? He's still in the midst. He's even more in the midst then because he's making a way out of no way. He's doing something that you can't even think of. You like, I don't have nobody I can call and say, can I borrow $500 to pay my light bill? Can I borrow $600 to go with what I got to pay my rent? Can I borrow $100 to buy some groceries? Can I borrow $50 to buy some diapers and milk for my baby? And you know what? A lot of people be like, well, where your man at? Where's this at? Look, if you're going to do something for me, do it because you care. Don't worry about who in my household. Because everybody that work, you don't get the money that you work for. You might say, for instance, you get your paycheck, your gross is not going to be what you bring home. If you make $1,500, you're not going to bring home $1,500 after they take out taxes. And for a man, don't let you be on child support. You definitely, yeah. So that's less money. Just like my light bill, $544 is what it was. $544. That's a lot of lights. And here our lights and waters combined. So you can't separate them. You can't say, okay, well, I'll pay, if my water bill $30, oh, I'll pay the water bill today and I'll worry about the light bill next time. No, dog. You don't pay one, you don't pay the other. Both of them get turned off. And here, let me tell y'all something. They was finna turn my lights off for 71 cents. 71 cents. I happened to call because I made my my bill had come out and it was due like 4 days before my payday. So I called to get an extension on it. And it was like, I can't give you an extension because you owe a balance. I'm like, how I owe a balance and I know I just paid on my light bill? Well, ma'am, you got 71 cents left over and you're due to be disconnected today. There's somebody out in the field. I see, you mean to tell me you're going to disconnect me for 71 cotton picking cents? 71 cents. Then at the payment agency that's only open on Saturdays, to go and make that 71-cent payment, you have to pay them $1 just to make that payment. Really. Times get hard, y'all. We don't ever know what boat we're going to be in. Some of the richest people that always thought they were going to have money now find themselves having to scrimp and scrape and max out their credit cards, and then they like, how am I going to get this paid? It's not easy. Our children act like they don't have common sense. Have no self-respect. And it's not easy on us parents. So that's added stress. You got dum-dums, ho-hos, ding-dongs, cuckoos, uh-ohs, boo-boos, no-nos, all of these things you dealing with on a daily basis. And then you come home and open the mailbox. Or then you come home and your children act like they stuck on stupid. Or then you come home and your mate just got his ass on his shoulders. And yes, I did say ass. It's in the Bible. Or you just not in a good mood that day. Every day is different. All I can say, y'all, is to pray. Try to make right decisions. Think about other people's feelings before y'all open your mouth and start saying stuff. I must do the same thing. But because I opened my mouth and spoke about somebody, because I identified with her struggle, I identified with being talked about, I identified with that. It was to her to say, I understand you, and to continue to be encouraged. Not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna understand you. But don't give up, because there's a blessing in there for somebody somewhere. Somebody waiting on you. Somebody waiting to hear what you got to say at this moment in time, because it was designed to be that way. People making videos and stuff like that, it's not a mistake. Whatever you saying out your mouth, God intended for it to be for somebody. Somebody. You don't know. Do you think about that the things that you say can stop somebody from cutting their throat, blowing their brains out, leaving their children, hurting their children? Anything, y'all. There's power in the words. So that's why I try to make a point to say, every time I make a video, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Some of my videos only been viewed 23 times. But you know what? That's 23 reasons for me to tell God thank you. 12 times. That's 12 times for me to tell God thank you. Because every time you view it, you never know what it might have imparted into somebody's spirit. Even if it's a dislike, it'll tell you, that person that disliked it, okay, now you know some things that you just don't like. You might not have heard nothing. You might not have heard that conversation before. You know what you don't like. You know what you don't like, what you don't want to deal with. Okay, that's the benefit. Life is a blessing, and we all need to be one to somebody. Give if you got it. And what they do with it, that's on them. And one of my sisters needed some money to pay her light bill one day. And because she got a husband, The person she went to wouldn't help her because she got a husband. But let me tell y'all something. How many women out there got a man in their life and he take his money and do whatever he want with it? And then y'all can say, oh, he won't be in my house. Okay, but in the meantime, you stuck with these bills. What you gonna do? When it takes when you got a 2 adult income. But he decide he want to go and splurge and be big baller. Come home and he ain't got 2 imaginary pennies to rub together. But yet you got a light bill and rent and food got to be bought. And you might only have half of it. What do you do? When JEA say, I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, we can't help you. What do you do? What do you do when your landlord or your mortgage company say, don't send me half a payment, I want all my money, and you got 10 days to give it to me? What do you do? What do you do when you got an agency in your town that give assistance with paying your bills, but you have to call between a certain time every morning, but you got to be to work, and your job don't allow you to use the phone, and you only got 3 or 4 more days before your lights get ready to be disconnected? What do you do? Do you take off from work and risk not even getting through on the phone, and then that's a whole day you done lost? What do you do? How many of y'all been there? And there's probably some of y'all out there in this same position right now. I've been there. I've been there working while I was pregnant. Didn't have any benefits on my job. Went into labor early. So I'm left with no income. But my husband was working. But at the time, we had a 2-income household, and it had to be that way. But you know what, y'all? I went an entire summer without paying my light bill. And by God's grace and mercy, He did not let my lights go off. That's no lie. My daughter was born July 31st, and it was my husband's payday. Whatever money he made, he took it down there and told him he wanted to make a payment, but he was going to need to make an arrangement. And of course, that reaction for them people when they saw that bill, the lady was so negative, she was so mean. He called me from there because the lights was in my name. Well, the lady want to speak to you. Here I am. I just had a baby. Literally, she just popped out the poop. And I'm in recovery. Because they about to turn my lights off. But the amount that we owed was not what we had in our pocket. And she was like, well, the amount that you brought in here to make a payment with, it's not going to work. It's not enough. And I'm looking at the computer, and because you broke your agreement, you called and made a payment arrangement on yesterday to promise to pay a certain amount of money. And you broke your agreement. I can't help you. You need a prayer. My response was, ma'am, I've been praying. And I ain't going to stop now. And I said, to answer your question, back in 2006, July 31st was on a Monday. If I called and made a payment arrangement the day before, what day would that make it? A Sunday. The electric company here is not open on Sundays. They close 12 o'clock noon on Saturday. But yet you sitting there showing my husband where it's saying that somebody called and made a payment arrangement on Sunday. Who did I talk to? Wasn't nobody in y'all office. And how would I do that? I was in the hospital having a baby. I was in labor. Okay, tell me how somebody called on a Sunday when y'all not open. Ain't nobody gonna answer the phone when y'all closed. There ain't no after hours line, no none of that. Tell me who called and made a payment arrangement. Ma'am, I've been praying. Her response, well, let me see. Let me go talk to my supervisor, and I'll get back with you. Gave the phone to my husband. Came back. All you need to pay is $300 today, and we'll break the rest up over the next 12 to 18 months. Tell me God ain't good. We have so many situations to where we can't see. We can't see our way through. But God already knows, y'all. He already knows. He do. It's so much more I could say, y'all, but I'm already at 21 minutes. I'm not even sure this is going to upload because it might be too big, but y'all get the idea. Yes, to some people my videos may be boring, but somebody might need it. If not, it's just me. It's just me. So on that note, y'all, I want to say I love y'all. This is me. No makeup. I braided my hair. My edges ain't slicked down. I was going to cook a meal tonight, which I did. But when I tell y'all, like I said, today was one of them days. I didn't film the video. But maybe next time. So I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm not even sure what time it is right now, because my clock needs batteries. But y'all, I love y'all. I really do. I hope everything is going fine with you guys. Even if you're going through something right now, if you're stressed out, if you don't know, close your eyes and talk to God about it. God, I just know that whatever is going on in their lives, Lord, anybody that watched this video and will be at the sound of my voice to hear me, I pray, Father God, that you give them everything that they need, from the top of their head to the sole of their feet. Fill their hearts with joy, with peace, with unconditional love. Help us, Lord, to hold our tongues. Help us, Lord, to just lean not to our own understanding. Help us, Lord, to know that you are the author and finisher of all things in life. No matter how hard it gets, we know that you're still in control. So to all of my YouTube friends and my Facebook friends that may be watching this video, God, I ask that you give them a little something extra. Give them a little something extra, Lord. You know their situations. You know what's going on. Give them everything you got, Lord. Everything that you have laid out for them on this day. And I truly thank you. I ask that you send your angels to encamp themselves around them, to form a hedge of protection for their lives, for their children. Give them peace in their minds, their bodies, and their spirits as they rest tonight, Lord. As they arise in the morning, before they put one foot out on the floor, Lord, may you always be on their lips, in their hearts, and in their minds, so that their day may be blessed, no matter what is going on, that they know that you are with them, and that they feel your spirit with them throughout the day tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day, and we thank you right now, Father, for anything that you have for us, all of the blessings, all of the comfort, all of the mercy, all of the forgiveness that you can give us and that we can share with somebody else. I love you, Father. I thank you. I thank you for my friends. I thank you for my enemies. In Jesus' holy and precious name, I ask that you bless each and every one of them. Amen. I love y'all to life. I wish you the best. And I send you love, peace, and hair grease. Y'all take care.